Yes, the boys. What's going on, lads? Hope everyone's good. My name's Fraser, and if you're new around here, no need to feel awkward, because so am I. This is literally my first ever YouTube video. Now, if you don't know me, I run an online fitness business called RiseUp Coaching. Instagram is fraser.riseup_. So if you don't follow me already, go follow me. And the reason why I wanted to make this YouTube channel was to give you guys a little bit more of a longer form content where I can explain things a little bit more deeply, give you a bit more education and knowledge, and also just take you along my journey as I evolve as a person as well. So a little bit about me. Like I said, my name's Fraser. I've been training since I was 16. I'm now 34. So I've probably made all the mistakes that you'll make along your journey. The reason I got into training was growing up, I didn't really have a lot of confidence. You know, I was the spotty kid in school. Never really got attention from girls. Had low self-esteem. I'd never really achieved anything that I could truly be proud of. That's why I got into training. Little did I know that later down the line it led me on a crazy journey, which we'll get into, including time spent in prison and dealing drugs, making drugs, importing drugs, all for a different video. But right now, let's focus on why I think training is so beneficial for anyone. So fitness for me, getting in shape, it really did help me build confidence, build self-esteem, and showed me that the gym was far more than just an extracurricular activity. It shaped who I am today, all right? So for a long time, I struggled with my confidence, my self-esteem, talking to girls, just being myself. I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. And unfortunately, at the time when I started training, there wasn't a lot of information out there for lads like yourself to really digest and put into practice and keep the needle moving forward in terms of your progress. So I actually learned the fucking hard way. I made all the mistakes that you probably will, and that's what I want to bring to the table. I want you to have knowledge and education that you can apply to yourself and make some progress. And this is why I started coaching, to help lads who remind me of myself when I was growing up, because we didn't have that guidance back then. All right, so I help lads in their 20s all the way up to mid 30s gain muscle, gain strength, nail their fucking diet, and just become the more confident, powerful man that they can be. Along with that comes the mindset with it. Now at the start you won't have the mindset, but as you gain confidence in your ability to do harder and harder things and just become more consistent with something that will only better your life, honestly, it's the best job in the world to have. So on this channel, you're gonna get backstory, you're gonna get training footage, nutritional information, mindset advice, everything that you need, everything that I didn't have growing up that you're going to need on your journey. It's all good copying the latest workout off Instagram, TikTok, or any social media site. But what you won't get from those is why we use certain movements in certain sessions in different positions of the session to actually get the desired outcome that you're looking for. Along with the nutrition, not everybody wants to eat fucking chicken and rice 5 times a day. So what I'm really trying to do is broaden your mind, broaden your horizon of what you can eat, how you can train, and the fact that anything can be fucking done as long as you put your mind to it. These are all things that I struggled with when I started my journey, and I spent years and years spinning my fucking wheels, not making any progress, and actually thinking that steroids were the fucking answer. How wrong was I? But when I first started, the supplement to take, the only thing that worked were these things called pro hormones, all right, which were basically steroids that you can buy from the shop. These days, we have peptides, SARMs, actual anabolics, a whole host of things that we can use to improve our performance, the way we look, and our recovery, which I will be going over later on in this YouTube series. So let's have a little run through of how my journey has looked. Now, like I said, I started training when I was 16. I'm now 34. There's been a lot of different changes within the fitness industry during that time. I have primarily done a lot of bodybuilding style training, so a lot of hypertrophy, really just changing the way I look and building a lot of size and strength. And now we're in 2026, my training looks a hell of a lot different than it does just a year ago, and it'll probably look a hell of a lot different in a year's time. We've got people doing high rocks, CrossFit, calisthenics, wolf runs, the list goes on and on and on. And fortunately for you, your entry into your fitness journey has many different avenues depending on what you enjoy and what you want to achieve. Now, this channel is primarily going to be around bodybuilding training, bodybuilding nutrition, PD protocols that I've personally used, and how I am transitioning from bodybuilding training into more of a hybrid style training that I'm going to be doing. So I have been an avid steroid user for around 4 or 5 years now consistently. Now I'm a lot more health conscious. I've built the muscle that I'm happy with, and I'm transitioning to more of a health hybrid style training approach. Now, this is going to help not only keep me nice and healthy, but my focus has shifted now more into my business, which I started 2022 is when RiseUp coaching first started. So we're around 3 years in the making, all right? Last year was our fucking busiest year. Took on another coach, and we continue to keep growing year on year. The level of transformations that we put out, all on Instagram for you to go and see, are really, really fucking high standard. We've done photo shoot preps, we've done show preps. I'm just really excited to showcase all of that on this channel, as well as my journey as well. At the start of this year, I started running. I started my hybrid training, all right? At the start of 2026 is when I decided I wanted to be more health conscious, less bodybuilding focused, and to focus not only on my health, but also on my longevity, my cognitive function, and actually just being an all-round athlete instead of a big, clunky, blocky, good-looking version of myself. This year, my primary focus, we've got the 2026 RiseUp photo shoot in April. Once that's out of the way, I'm really going to knuckle down on my running, and my goal is to get a sub 20 5K. So currently I'm 95 kilo at 5'8". So I'm a decent sized lad, you know? So it's going to be a challenge to get there, but follow along for that journey as well. So if you are a lad who's looking to build muscle, get stronger, get fitter, get healthier, stop hiding under baggy clothes, then please like this video, subscribe to the channel for all the lessons, the tips, the tricks, education, and the knowledge that I've learned in my nearly 2 decades of training. So my name's Fraser. Again, thank you and welcome to the RiseUp YouTube channel. I'm going to show you how I raise my standards so you can raise yours too.